Hello, everybody. Welcome to Back to School, Back to You. I am your hostess, Jen Givens. I am super excited to be here with you guys tonight. How many people were in desperate need of some me time? If I had 8 arms, I would raise all 8 arms. I'd love to know if you've already started back to school or if you're just about to start back to school. It's very interesting to see this span when you know people across the country and they're like, what do you mean school? Your kids are already starting school? And I'm like, yes. And then like Indiana starts even before us. And then I know like more on the Easter coast, they start later, like after Labor Day. Some of you don't even have kids and you're like, I don't care about school, but you notice the buzz around you and the chaos almost that ensues in life for people around this time of the year, and also kind of ending summer and coming out of that like what just happened phase of life. So we are very excited to give you a devoted hour of just you time and helping you have some focus on yourself and spending time on yourself, but also giving you tips to save time in your life or be able to help you adapt into this new phase of of being back to school. Oh, whoopsie, hold please. I didn't mean to do that. She's going to be like, what in the world? Michelle is our prize drawer. So you want Michelle in here. She's going to help us with our live drawings tonight. With that said, before I get started, I want to make sure if you are not able to chat or comment in the chat, then you will not be able to take advantage of our live prize drawing. So you either have to log into YouTube with a YouTube account or with a Gmail account, whichever, but make sure that you're logged in so you can comment in the chat so that we can have you a part of our live drawing. Okay, so tell me if this sounds familiar at all. You've just spent all summer making sure everyone else was fed, entertained, sunscreen, semi-hydrated. Maybe even that is true for yourself. And now you're staring at the calendar and you're like, I'm like, when do I get a minute? Well, friends, tonight is that minute or minutes. We are bringing you fun, easy tips to glow on the outside, feel amazing on the inside, maybe even glow up your life in ways that you didn't see coming, and all while giving away some really fun prizes. So here's how it works. We're going to go through 4 quick segments. After each one, you're going to get a clue. Hang on to your clues because at the very end, we're going to tell you what to do with them for your chance to win this Kate Spade purse. I'm going to show it to you because I want to keep it. That's what I want to keep it. It's so cute. I don't know if I can mail it to you in the bag, but it is this adorable. I don't know if you all can see it. Oh, excuse my home. I'm literally moving in 2 days, so there's nothing in here. So I'm telling you, I really need it tonight. So this is a super cute little purse, and it comes with this, and then it also has like a black if you want to do the little crossbody thing. So that is up for grabs tonight, simply for spending your whole time about you on here with us tonight. So we'll do that drawing live, and we're going to give away 2 Amazon gift cards while we're here tonight as well for $40 each. So if you see something tonight that you like and you decide to place an order, either as a customer or a brand partner, by midnight tonight, you will get double entries for our grand prize of a $500 spa day, a pair of Tory Burch earrings, and everyone gets entries to win each thing, of course, double. I'm going to show you these because I also wanted to keep these for myself. They are so cute. They're the little trendy hoops, but they have the little brand on them. So cute. Or this Comfort Dreamer blanket, which is about a little small piece of heaven for you to snuggle up to. So those will be your extra drawings for anyone who places an order. And if you do it by tonight, you get double entries. So you'll actually have until Monday night to order to be entered, but the double entries will end tonight. So which prize do you want the most? Tell us in the chat. I wanted all of them. I'm like, I'll just cancel the event and take them all. No, I'm just kidding. So, and also you're going to really want to order because this month, you can get our high quality marine collagen for free with any $165 purchase or any of our launch packs. So you're going to hear more about that coming soon. Sound good? Okay, let's get to it. So I'm going to be the one taking you through this first segment, and it's basically because this is how I've lived my life and survived. And I'm actually not kidding. For the last 2 months, I've actually sold 2 homes in a month. We've already closed and moved out of one, and this is our second one, and we're closing and moving on Tuesday. Also, my children both started 2 new schools. Anybody ever feeling the stress of what happens with your children? My daughter takes her driver's permit test tomorrow. Like, life is like, whoa, right now. Like, it is a lot. So, and if you think about whether you're a mom or not, you know how easy it is to go from sun up to sundown and really not ever take a breath for yourself. So we're going to do some quick check-ins together, and you can just answer in your head, or you can answer in the comments if you're feeling community-based tonight and you want to hang out with your friends, like we're hanging around the kitchen island having this chat right now. So number 1, when's the last time you did something just because it made you happy? For some of us, we're going to be like, what even makes me happy, right? That if you're in that phase of your life, I've been there, done that. Number 2, how many times this week did you say yes to something you really wanted to say no to? Funny story. Once upon a time, I say yes all the time. Once upon a time, a friend of mine was like, oh, you have to read this book. And she sends me the book thinking it was how to say no more. And it was actually a book titled How to Say Yes, basically. She was like, oh, wait, whoops. You don't need to say yes more. I actually thought it was the reverse for you. So for a lot of us, we have a hard time. People pleasers unite, people trying to recover from that over here. And number 3, on a scale of 1 to 10, how recharged do you feel right now? I'm going to be bluntly honest with you guys. I would have been a 1 about 20 minutes ago. And then as soon as my friends came on the screen with me, I was like, well, look at that. That's all I needed was my friends. Now I'm back on a 10. So if your answer surprised you, you're not alone. When we're constantly stressed or overcommitted, our body actually produces more cortisol. Have you guys heard of cortisol? It's a lot, you hear about it a lot more today, but it's actually just your stress hormone. But high cortisol over time can actually start to break down the collagen in your skin. Also, it can disrupt your sleep and make it harder to maintain a healthy weight. So what I'm going to give you tonight is a little tip for a little tool that I personally use multiple times a day, you guys. And I'm not kidding when I say that. And I call it the 3-2-1 reset. So for the 3, you're going to name 3 things you're grateful for right now. Right now. What are the 3 things that you're grateful for? Some days it might be, I woke up today. Like, some days that's where you are. That's okay. Find 3 things that you're grateful for. Stat. The 2, you're going to take 2 deep breaths. And I mean, not like in through your nose and out through your mouth very slowly, like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Super awkward to do it alongside of people, in my opinion. However, I'm going to demonstrate it for you. For your knowledge, I am a nurse, so I like to educate. I also was a nurse educator, but I also like to help you with things that improve your health, your life, and your well-being. And I really committed the last 11 years of my life to helping my actual mind benefit my life instead of be my worst enemy. So you're going to breathe in through your nose and then slowly out through your mouth. Sometimes I like to breathe in for 7, hold for 7, breathe out for 7, but then you're going to slowly breathe out. So weird, so weird. And then like you're fogging up a mirror. Okay. You do it twice. And then the 1 is you're going to do 1 tiny thing that's just for you. I don't care if you're going to go sit with your coffee, no device in front of you, and take, even if it's 5 drinks of it alone with nothing around you. If you're going to go walk outside and stare at the trees in the sky for a second, if you're going to play a song, if you're going to go read something, you're going to listen to a meditation, if you're going to say a prayer, whatever it is, do something for just you in that moment. It doesn't have to be something that takes a long time, just something that redirects your brain. This takes 60 seconds. And here's the fun thing. It lowers your cortisol. And interestingly, even helps protect your collagen that we're going to be talking about in our next couple segments. And the science behind all of this, the cortisol and stress reduction, there's this quick little mindfulness or breathing practices. They can start to calm your stress response almost immediately. And so one practical breakdown activity is shown to turn down the volume on your brain's stress signals. So it really helps the thinking part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex of your brain, regain control faster. So literally, if you're panicking or stressing, it can help you gain control of your own self again, of your own brain again. And then from the productivity and mental recovery state, stepping away, even briefly, can help your brain reset. And then that reset, studies show that reset, that downtime little reset, boosts creativity, improves your problem solving, and supports your focus. So this positive psychology research says that happiness and short recovery breaks actually positively impact your productivity. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, which if your kids haven't started school yet, it might be on that first day back. If they've already started school, it's with trying to get them out the door and get everybody's lunches made. Maybe it's the car rider line, like whatever it might be. Using that 3-2-1 reset is quick, it's proven, and it just might be the easiest reset that you'll be able to take all day. Okay, let's see how good of students you were. I told you I used to be a teacher. Let's see how you do. True or false? Taking time for yourself actually makes you more productive. Drop your guess in the chat, and you will be entered for our first Amazon gift card. So let me see what you're saying. True or false? I want to see who's learning. Only see one answer so far. Okay. True, 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 true. That's what just popped in my head. Okay. Keep answering so you can get your, you don't have to be right to get entered to win, by the way. The answer is true and proven by research. Okay. So we will keep answering your true or false, and you'll get entered into that gift card. And then speaking of productivity, just remember when you invest in your self-care with any of our orders tonight, you will get 165 or more or a lunch pack. You will get that marine collagen free and double prize entries if you order by midnight. Okay, so you have completed segment 1. Bravo, friends. And your first clue is the letter T. So make sure that you keep track of that so that you can gather your clues for our grand prize drawing later. Okay. So now we literally all just lowered our cortisol together. Yay for that. And so our collagen is collagening, right? So we're going to move into more of this instant outside glow focus. Perfect routine for any busy human on the planet. And to do that, we have one of my besties who I didn't even know before Deora, from North Carolina, Miss Samantha Wyatt.
Hi, everybody. So yeah, I am ready to take some time for myself. I have 6 children, if anyone's wondering. 2 of them started new schools. We've got 2 constructions in our house, and we're starting a pool. So there are things going on, and my brain feels like sometimes it might just explode. But the good thing is my skin looks really good. And so why it does, we're going to kind of talk about really that outside glow that you can get. Jennifer talked a little bit about how do you make your insides feel good and lower that cortisol level. I'm going to talk about how do you get your skin to glow. And really, I think why it is the most exciting thing truly that has happened in skincare in years. This right here, this is Neofiller. It is the only product in the market that's plant-based. It's a topical alternative to injectable biostimulators, neurotoxins, and fillers. What this means, gang, is you're getting lifting, you're getting filling, you're getting plumping, you're getting smoothing results, okay? Without needles and without any downtime. And for me, that's a big one because I don't have time for bruising. I don't have time for swelling. I don't have time to lay down on the couch with an ice pack on my face, right? And really, without juggling, I guess, 3 different types of injectables in different areas of your face. So here's how it goes. So when you get it, you're going to dial it in, and then you can just pump it on here. It is super, super silky, super, super smooth. It absorbs really, really nicely into your skin, and it's got proprietary biostimulators in it. So what does that really mean for you? It's clinically shown to ramp up your own skin's collagen, the production of it by over 1,200%. I always like to give people kind of just a reference point. A lot of people are familiar with other types of things that you can get kind of done to help produce collagen. There's a procedure that you can go to the either the plastic surgeon or esthetician and get. It's thousands and thousands of dollars. It increases your collagen production only by 66.5%. So over 1,200% is really relative when you actually realize what's on the market. So you're literally training your skin to plump and fill itself. Now, when you pair this with our day and our night cream, you compare it with these two, you're actually sealing in the results around the clock. So you've got 24 hours of anti-aging care. So you're taking care of tone, your texture, your pore size, loose sagging skin, moisture balance. You're lifting, filling, and plumping your skin in those 24 hours. Both of these also have something that we have patented called SIG 1273. It's a molecule that's going to protect your skin. It supports the collagen production like we spoke of, and it really keeps your skin looking smoother and firmer and really more luminous both day and night, okay? So here's the best part also, you guys. So you get these. When you grab our Lift Fill Glow set, you also get our really high quality marine collagen powder in a 30 pack for free. This isn't just your basic collagen. It has multiple types. It's ultra absorbable and it really tastes amazing in your coffee. You can put it in your coffee, in your tea, in your yogurt, in your smoothies. So you're boosting collagen really from the inside and the outside, which is really important. And that's kind of a glow that really no one else has. Jennifer?
Hi. Sorry, I couldn't find how to add myself back in there. Thank you, Sam, for going over our quick outside glow that's going to help increase that collagen. So we did it with our breathing, we're affecting our collagen. Now we're doing it with our skin. And I don't know about you guys. So as Sam, as we're all this talk about collagen, I had not used any type of, aside from skincare collagen, I hadn't used any internal collagen before Neora. So now I'm curious. I'm going to see my crowd here. Who are my wellness people and who aren't? Drop your answer in the comments. And this answer is going to be for our next second Amazon gift card drawing coming up in just a second. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, coming up next. So have you ever tried collagen before? Drop a 1 in the chat for yes, a 2 for no, and a 3 for who knows. You're not really sure what you're putting in your beverages in the morning. So put your 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, and that is going to qualify you for our next Amazon gift card drawing. And before we draw for gift card number 1, I'm going to give you your second clue for the Kate Spade purse drawing. And that clue is the letter I. So you mark that down so you can be ready for our end drawing if you make it through all of these segments. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me pull up. I'm going to figure out how to share my screen here because I have our prize Amazon card drawing number 1. Hold, please. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't prepared to do this. Oh, Michelle, I can see you. I'm going to add you to the stage. Here you go. Okay. So here is our first drawing for our first Amazon gift card winner. Can I click it, Michelle, or do you have to? I think you have to. Thank you. Thank you, Vanna. It's really weird because I feel like I'm talking to myself, but okay. Okay, our first Amazon gift card winner is Matina Masnan. So congratulations. Michelle is going to drop, actually, I didn't really think about that one. I was going to have Michelle drop the form, but that's not going to work. So if you, Matina, make sure you let your brand partner know that you won in case they're not on here with you. And we will make sure that we get you your Amazon gift card. Okay, so now we are moving on to glowing up your insides. And so this next speaker is somebody that I met about 10 months ago. And I'm telling you this because sometimes it's crazy that people that tend to come into your life that you talk to the most are people that you never even knew before. So you never know where some desire for some skincare or some wellness can lead you. So Katie has taught me a lot about wellness, and she has been a wellness coach for over a decade. Also has a lot of accolades to help you with a lot of other things in your life. But for now, we're going to introduce her as our wellness guru and bring her to the stage to talk a little more about glowing up your insides. Hi,
Well,
Katie.
hi. Hey, everybody. How are you tonight? Thank you so much for having me. Well, first things first, I have to chuckle when I share this because when I partnered with Neora 10 months ago, I actually came from the wellness industry and I didn't know anything about any type of skincare, anything like that. So I feel like I've become an accidental skincare junkie, still learning so many things along the way. But one thing that I do know for sure that I learned from my previous experience and that has greatly impacted myself, my clients, our organization is that really great skincare actually starts on the inside. And so, what we see a lot of times when it comes to our skin is a reflection of what's actually happening inside of our gut. And so when I came into Neora, I loved the idea that they also had a wellness line and they had a skincare line and they also have a beauty line for hair, but we're not going to have time to cover all of that tonight. So instead, what I get to talk about are two of my favorite products that I absolutely love that are part of the wellness line that I have been integrating for, oh my gosh, I'm coming up on 11 months actually. So, first things first, with a background and an understanding of what clean eating is, what good nutrition is, what great supplements can look like, I was very, very reflective on what every ingredient was inside all of Neora's wellness line. And when it came to the collagen, the one that Sam just mentioned, that when you start with your skincare, you're actually getting for free, which is mind blowing to me, it's a marine collagen. And basically, one of the things that I noticed immediately about our collagen, and Jen, I think you might have a slide that we can pull up. One of the things that I noticed about our collagen is that there's actually 13 different types of collagen inside of it. And for those of you who might not realize, when it comes to our collagen, most of them only have two, maybe three types. So you're not getting the full benefits. And if you're using a collagen that maybe you got from Walmart or Costco or Sam's Club, and you're using it, and you notice that when you actually use it, it gets kind of chunky and it's hard to blend, it's a surefire sign that it's actually not a very high quality collagen. So one of the things that I loved about Slim and Skin is that it's easy to blend. It has 13 different types of collagen, which means that you aren't just going to see the benefits to your hair and your skin and your nails. You're actually going to start to notice it in things like your joints. It's going to help with inflammation. It's going to help your overall wellness. And we all need collagen because as we get older, we actually lose it. And so that skin, that dullness that so many of us experience in our skin, a lot of times something like this is supporting what you see on the actual outside. And so for me, every single morning, this is an easy add to either my coffee. I can sprinkle it on top of my food. I can also mix it with a protein shake. And yes, we could talk about protein and our need as we get older to have more protein in our diet as well. So we have the Slim and Skin. But we also have a really great product too called Youth Factor. And this is for my girls. And I'm not calling anyone out right now. I'm really not, because my job is to make sure that you know you can glow from the inside out. But when it comes to your youth factor, my friends, how many of us are getting enough fruits and vegetables throughout the day? Because I know I'm not. I'm just going to call it like it is. And although I eat really, really well, I also know there's just gaps. And partly because even in the fruits and vegetables that we have, they aren't necessarily going to be loaded with the nutrients that they used to because of how processed some of our foods are going to be. And so what happens is with something like Youth Factor, you're going to see better absorption into your food. Now you take these and you apply them also with two of our other great products, which are our Block and Balance, which is a pre and probiotic. And every single woman who is over the age of 30 should absolutely be using a pre and probiotic every single day. And then what I believe to be the secret sauce to sustainable results, removing belly bloat. How many of us right now, premenopausal, menopausal, and we're going belly bloat is my middle name. Cleanse and Calm has been a really great opportunity to actually remove so much of that from my personal journey. And true story, although I don't have too much time to go into it, I don't even know if Jen has the slide for this, but I've actually lost 11 pounds using and implementing these supplements on top of having a really well-balanced diet and on top of just movement and making sure that I'm really mindful about the things that I'm eating. But I don't have that much time to talk about them overall, but instead I'm going to tell you what I do first thing in the morning. So I love this little treat. It tastes kind of like candy, which is crazy because fruits and vegetables, no one ever says that. So what I do is I take 1 scoop of this lemon skin, which is going to come in this packet. And yes, they are recyclable too. So what I do is I either get almond milk or half almond milk, half water. You can also use coconut water. Coconut water is super sweet, so I find that to be a really nice treat as well. And then I also use 1 scoop, 1 packet of the Youth Factor, and I put that in there too. So then I have this, and I mix these two together. And I basically just, wait, I gotta like make sure that I blend it without making a huge mess. So hold up 1 second, and it almost looks like a nice little milkshake, but this is such a good treat. And what's really cool is my entire family, they're drinking Youth Factor every single day, and it's helping us feel better from the inside out. And it's helping us actually feel good. It's helping with joint, it's helping with inflammation, and it is helping every single one of us feel incredible on a daily basis and glow from the inside out. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it back to Jen. I'm going to enjoy my shake for dinner, actually, and I'm going to add a little bit of protein to it too. All right, thanks, Jen.
Thank you. I was looking for your result picture. If you pop it in here somewhere at some point, I'll pull it up for the crowd to see. I'll tell you from knowing what her result picture looks like, it's thinking of like stress inflammation, and like it just went shoo and went away. That's what it looks like. Is that a good depiction of it? So, and for the people, you know, it's not, we don't supplement our meals with Youth Factor, but sometimes we supplement our meals with Youth Factor. Just saying. Okay. So thank you, Katie, for that overview of our collagen powder, of our Youth Factor. What Youth Factor and Cleanse and Calm are my woo-woo. They are my everything for my life, alongside the others, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and give you your next letter for finishing that segment with us. And your next letter or clue is M. M as in mama. Okay. So next is another little true or false up for you guys. So true or false? Collagen works instantly. Do, 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 do. What you say? What you saying in the chat? Does collagen work instantly, or collagen works instantly? True or false? Your answer is false. False. Your body needs time to build it, which is why consistency is key, and why you will always hear us here and Eora recommend that anything that you're trying, you try for 90 days. We even have a 90-day contest where you can submit before and after photos and literally win money just for proving that our products work, which we already know because they're scientifically and clinically proven before they're ever released. But it's the way that they really get to encourage you to take that before picture or your before measurements, because they are truly the objective way that you're going to see the changes. You look at yourself every day, you don't notice those subtle things, but over time, they're pretty apparent in photos and or your measurements. Okay, and when you start now, let's think about this. I'm going to really stress you out. You're going to have to go do 3, 2, 1 real quick. But if you start now, by the holidays, I said holidays. That's because, oh my gosh, well, we're going to blink our eyes and they're going to be here. By the holidays, you'll be glad you did, because those 90 days will have come and gone. You will have had time to consistently build up that collagen. And remember, This month, any order of 165 or more is going to get you the free box of collagen, and or whether you want it alone or as part of our full New Era Fit system, we have a way we can finagle it to give you all the New Era Fit system and the youth factor and get your collagen for free. Or you can get one of the launch packs and get it for free that way as well. And just a reminder, again, in case you got on late, anybody placing the order tonight will get double entries for all of our prizes that we're giving away, including the amazing blanket, the earrings, and the grand prize of the $500 spa day. Okay, now we are going to do our Amazon gift card drawing number 2. Is it ready, Michelle? It is. Gosh, she's so good. Okay, hold please. All righty, next up, Amazon gift card winner number 2. Susan Diener, congratulations. You are our Amazon gift card winner, our second and final Amazon gift card winner of the night. Okay, now remember, if staying on till the end, you're going to get that last clue. And then once you do what we tell you to do with that clue, then you're going to be entered to win our Kate Spade purse live here tonight. Okay, so moving on to our next segment. This is somebody that, again, I did not know. You're going to be like, okay, lady, all these people you didn't know, and now you know them, and now they're your besties. But I mean, kind of. So that's what happened. She elevated life for her family as well. She elevated it insides and outsides, but also life. And so she's here to share a little more about that, because you don't know what you don't know. And then when you know better, sometimes you do better. So welcome to our event. Back to school, back to you, Shallon Murphy.
Thanks, Jennifer. All right, everybody. This has been such a fun event. I have never done it with milk. I've made a smoothie before with like ice and milk, but I've never done it just with the milk and like a frother. So I'm going to actually try that tomorrow. Who knew? I've been doing this for 11 years. First time for everything. But I want to just talk a minute about kind of, this whole event is about getting back to you and having moments for you, which is a really great thought, but sometimes it's very hard. And I'm sure if you've ever had to say no to, or if you've ever had something you really didn't want to say no to, but you felt like you had to say no to. So something like you wanted to say yes and you had to say no to the family outing, or no to the dance class or the travel team, or no to the weekend getaway with the girlfriends. Oh, painful. Maybe you've stayed up all night just kind of staring at the ceiling, running numbers in your head, trying to figure out how you're going to make the rest of the money stretch to the weekend or to the next week. And what if it's something that maybe you're a mom and a wife, and you have really those roles and not really something for you, for yourself. And somewhere along the way, maybe you just kind of lost it a little bit. And you'd love to have something just for you. I've been there. And I want you to know that there is something, and you don't have to stay in that spot, because really, I know what we've talked about is skincare and wellness, but what we're about so much more than that here. It's about really creating options. It's about having the ability to say yes more often. Yes to the trip. Yes to the new soccer cleats. Yes to the peace of the mind that your bills are covered before they're even due. When I started, I did not know if something like this would work for someone like me. I was a stay-at-home mom. I had 3 kids under the age of 6. My husband worked 60 to 70 hours a week, and I loved my role of being a mom, and I loved being home with them. And, whenever you are a mom and a wife 24/7, it did kind of become this thing where I lost a little bit of me and something that I had just for myself. So when I joined, I was actually just a customer of our night cream. Jennifer, if you wouldn't mind popping up the old before picture that started it all. I was just a customer, and I loved the products. And my cousin said, well, if you refer 3 people, you're going to get your products for free. I never imagined that I could do more than that. And to be honest, at that time, that's all I really cared about, is I wanted free product. And if I could make that, and a couple $100 a month, that would make a big difference to me. I've never sold a thing in my life. I was not big on social media. I had no Instagram account at all. I had no idea what I was doing, but I just really knew that there was no way that 3 people weren't going to want to try it. And just at the very least, if I could cover that and a little bit more, it would be worth it. So I started small. I started, sharing the products. I earned money here. I got home improvement things. I really wanted a kitchen backsplash. Started helping cover costs of Christmas gifts, sports fees, family vacation, little things that really ended up making a much bigger difference. But over time, those yeses stacked up. This just turned into a multi-7-figure income for our family. It's taken us on 22 incentive trips. It's allowed us to build memories and a life that our family at the time, whenever I found this, we didn't have time. We didn't have time to make memories. We didn't have that luxury. So it really, my husband no longer for the last 10 years has had to work that job that took him away from us for 60 to 70 hours a week. So it's really given us that for our family, along with an amazing community that you said, how Jennifer's like, I didn't know them, but now they're my bestie. It gave me an amazing community of women who really inspire me daily. I'll show you another before and after when you're fit. So the wellness that Katie was referring to, this was my You're Fit journey. I am not a gym rat by any stretch of the imagination. So this system was so perfect for me because it was simple, it was effective, and I could add it into my life and not carve my life around when I was going to start some big diet that I knew I would never stick with. So I absolutely loved how I feel on it. I love the results I got from it. And then the Neo filler, you can pop that bad boy up there. I was just able to really even upgrade my skincare more with the introduction of our newest product, the Neo filler. It was helping with my lines here, just kind of a lift and overall plump. So that's just what I absolutely love about this business is you really get to choose what it looks like for you. Maybe it's a little extra cushion. Maybe it's a complete life change. Either way, you don't have to figure it out alone. We have systems in place. We have the tools, the community that we're going to walk anyone through that. So over the last 11 years, I've actually seen thousands of women turn a couple hours a week into extra money for Christmas, sports, debt payoff, and some even turn this into a full-time income. And tonight you're going to meet someone that I didn't know before Neora, but I absolutely adore her. I love her story. She's an introverted mom of 5 and one of the top 10 in personal sales for our entire company. And every time I hear her story, I think she is proof that no one is too busy or too shy or too inexperienced to go out and make this happen. So please welcome Nikki Woodyard to our event.
Hey, everybody. So I've been using some of Jen's tactics as we've been sitting here taking some deep breaths and stuff, because I will be completely transparent with you guys and tell you that this takes me so much outside my comfort zone to get on here and talk like this. I've actually been like terrified all day, but I make myself do it because I know and hope that it can positively impact somebody else out there, because I know that I'm, really just an average person, and how I feel, and the things that I struggled with when I first started. So here I am for all of you today, pushing myself outside my comfort zone so that hopefully one of you, multiple of you can benefit from what I have to share. So like Shalyn said, my name's Nikki. I live in a small town in Illinois. I actually got started with Neora in January of 2015, so a little over 10 years ago. At the time, I was working full-time as an administrative assistant at a local college. I had 3 kids then. They were 1, 6, and 9. My husband was a truck driver, so he was gone a lot throughout the week. My older 2 kids my daughter did competitive gymnastics. We were getting into, traveling soccer, traveling baseball. So busy. Obviously, time was not something I had extra of by any means. And I am a very low maintenance person. So I was not out looking for skincare. I was not out, looking for anything like that. Any extra amount of money or anything that I happen to have always went to my kids. But I got introduced to a bottle of the night cream, and honestly, I first agreed to try it just to be a good friend. I didn't want to tell my old coworker who shared it with me no. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try it. And I absolutely loved it, but felt guilty doing something for myself. So I learned, kind of like how Shalyn was just saying, that she started just to get free product. In my mind, I thought, okay, worst case scenario, my worst case scenario as a brand partner is no different than if I were to be a customer. So what do I have to lose? Surely I know 3 people that are going to love it. I loved it after just a week. So that's honestly what initially got me started. But I had all the objections. I don't know enough people. Like I said, I'm from a small town. I've lived in the same small town my whole life. I was like, I don't know enough people. I'm super introverted, had never done anything like this before. Scared. I hated to get outside my comfort zone. Obviously too busy. And I learned that as I went along, and we have so many incredible things in place to help us, somebody like me. I wasn't active on social media when I started, all of those things. We have amazing social media tools and trainings that literally give you things to help you with posting and what to do and things with the business, on demand trainings, like everything is there for you. So that piece of it helped, and has made a huge difference. But for me, now I am a mom of 5. And I always laugh whenever I talk to somebody and they're like, oh, I can't do it. I'm too, I don't know. I'm too busy. And I'm like, look, I just started a kid off to, my daughter just started nursing school. I have a college student. I have one in high school. I have one in middle school. My youngest daughter is getting ready to start her first year of preschool next week, which is going to be really sad. And then I have a 14-month-old. So I literally have it all covered. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm happy to sit down and chat. But so definitely, being busy is not an excuse with this business by any means. And it truly has taught me to be a more confident person and push myself outside my comfort zone. But again, part of that is because I genuinely love to be able to show other people that are like average people like me, truly what this can do and be. I earned my Lexus car bonus. I am now home with my 5 kids. I have been on 10 trips. I don't know, this might be the 11th coming up in February in Cabo, kind of lost track. There's a picture of my family, kind of a different before and after. So there's when I started, the 3 kids, and now we have expanded up to the 5. So life has just continued to get crazier. But I love how this can fit into the cracks. And I've worked it at gymnastics meets, or in the car pickup line, or sitting waiting for a soccer game to start, or while the baby's napping in the car and I don't want to wake him to go inside. So yeah, hopefully somebody can benefit from something that you've heard here tonight, with all of these amazing ladies. And thank you guys so much for taking your time to spend your evening with us.
Thank you so much, Nikki. I just love hearing her story. It's so great. But before I go on anymore, I want to give you your last letter for your clue. So take all of your clues here. Your last letter is E, and tell us what the word is in the comments. So go ahead and do that. And you guys, why we are really so excited right now is we are really in the middle of the biggest product launch in our company's history. That Neo Filler that Samantha went over in the beginning is the first ever plant-based alternative to injectables, to neurotoxins, to fillers. The demand is insane. We sold 5 months of inventory in our first 5 days of having this. So there is actually nothing in the skincare world. There is no competitor to this product. So the timing for it is incredible. So the people who do want to step in now are able to kind of get going on great products, get their own results, but they're also positioned ahead of the curve for this incredible product launch. And by joining in August, you are going to be grandfathered into our insane extra bonus. It's called the Future Leader Bonus, where they are giving an extra $60,000 throughout the course of your first year here on top of all of your commissions. So if you've been nodding along tonight, if something that you heard has you saying this could be the yes that my family needs, or this could be the product that solves my problem for X, Y, and Z, don't ignore that. Reach out to the person who invited you here. Get your specific questions answered. If you have questions or ingredients or want to see more before and after pictures, we have access to all of that and get you the information that you need, because saying yes does have the power to change everything. So how do you get started? We've made it simple. So you can become a part of Neora in two different ways. You can become a customer. You are able to use and pick all of the products, pick any of the products that you love, want to try, any of the issues that you want to solve for. Every single product that we sell has a 60-day money-back guarantee. And right now, any new customer who orders 165 or more comes with a free box of our collagen that they were talking about. So it's completely free box. That alone is a massive gift. I know they were saying the Lift, Fill, and Glow set mentioned at the beginning with the free set of collagen. That's over a $70 value this month. So that's a great way to kind of get collagen going on the inside and on the outside. If you are already a customer and you want to upgrade to a brand partner, the brand partner fee is waived for you to enroll. So that is free for you guys. And anyone who joins with any of our launch packs is also going to get that free box of collagen. Jennifer, if you wouldn't mind popping those 2 launch packs up on the screen for me. These are our 2 most common, most popular packs if you want to get started with this business. If you think you will never share any of the products that we talked about or anything that we offer, you really are better off as a customer. We have an incredible customer loyalty program. You're going to get to use and love the products and get your results. If you are thinking, I think I would share these products, I think I could do a little bit more with this, these packs are an absolute no-brainer. The one on the left, the $500 kit, the 4 Neo fillers by themselves is $500. That would be $500 right there. So you're going to get the night cream, the day cream, the face wash, the youth factor, the ice serum, box of hydrogels, and this month, a free box of collagen for $500. The $1,000 pack is incredibly popular because you're going to get that entire business pack that I just mentioned, plus all of our other verticals that we offer, the hair care, the wellness, the weight management, the firming cream, things that we haven't even told you about. You'll get to use all of those products and get that business pack in it. It's over $1,000 worth of savings. So that's why I say, if you think you'll share it, these are a no-brainer. And we really do make it simple for you. So here's what I know some of you are thinking. I don't have time. I don't know if I'll be good at this. Good for Nikki and Shallon and Jennifer and all of them, but I'm not a salesperson. I want you to know that's what all of us think at one point or another. It's why we've built the systems that we have that take out the guesswork, that you really do just get to enroll and get started, and you get to learn while you earn. So what I'd like for you to do is reach out to the brand partner who invited you tonight. Tell them what you are most excited about solving for yourself. Maybe it's getting your results with some of the products, or getting started on this ground floor, really a ground floor opportunity, and be the first to bring NeoFiller to the market. Tonight could be the night that you stop saying no and get to start saying yes. Don't wait for the perfect time. No such thing exists. And your future self will thank you for it. Back to you, Jennifer.
Thank you, love. Aren't they so wonderful? Everyone's so wonderful. I'm like, we can keep hanging out. And you guys are probably like, it's that time. While we are waiting for the names to get added to the wheel, a couple things. I saw a couple questions. I really didn't see a lot, so I'm sorry if I missed yours. I just saw the last ones. Nikki's age. She is 64. I'm kidding. She's 39. So now you know that. You do not have to buy that specific pack to get started. No, those are just the ones that come with the free collagen powder this month. So those are the ones we highlighted. It is $20 to get started, and then you choose whatever you would like to use as your own products for sure. And I don't even think we said our backgrounds, but my background is a nurse, and I'd never done this before. Shallon and Sam, both teachers. Shallon turned stay-at-home mom. Nikki already told you, and Katie was also a teacher before she got into direct sales. So normal people just figuring out, like I said, sometimes when you know better, you're like, aha, right? So a couple things. While we wait for your names to get added, I'd love for you to know what your favorite takeaway was tonight. I'm going to share with you just a couple. I'm going to share with you my own photo. And like Sharon said, we have you guys, we have so many before and after photos for you to see. So if there were something that you're interested in, you're like, I'd like to see more, make sure that you reach out to who invited you. They can get you that. They can, everything Sharon said, they can get you. Yes, Joy is our Canadian translator conversion in the comments for our Canadians, $27 for Canadians. This is the top left is my Neora Fit, my first time around Neora Fit results. Bottom left was my skincare. Bottom right is our hair care. Top right is our eye products. So really, we all like we use the products, and so if to me that was similar to Nikki, I'm like, worst case, I'm getting them for less money. And then I just wanted to highlight our Neo filler because that is the star thing that was, coming out and why it's such an amazing time to get started. So just wanted to highlight another result with our Neo filler. This is Elaine. So it's crazy to see the changes in someone's skin, and that's only 2 months. 100% of participants had results in 90 days. So, okay. I wanted to give Michelle some time to get our wheel ready for our winner. I don't think it's quite ready yet. I'm waiting for it to pop up down there. Michelle, you let us know when you're ready. She's typing all the names in. Let me see. It's worth the wait, I promise. I don't know how to, I'm sure she can hear me, and she's probably starting to 3, 2, 1 me. As she's freaking out as I'm asking her for the wheel that isn't here yet. So, your favorite. Okay, we'll look at her favorite takeaways while we're here. The before and afters, yes. So, like I said, anyone's website that referred you here has a ton of before and after photos. Okay, here's the prize wheel. So, for those of you, before I draw this, couple things. Again, remember, if you place your order before midnight tonight, as either you do have to order something, so it can't just be the $20 for our big drawings. But if you place a product order of any kind, either as a new brand partner or as a customer, whatever, you will have double entries if you do it tonight before midnight. There's going to be a form dropped here in the comments. Also, your brand partner who invited you will have this form. Michelle's going to drop it in the comments for us. She's like, how many things do you want me to do at once? And so once you place your order, do not fill out the form until you've placed your order. That will put you in the entries for the extra prizes, which are our Tory Burch earrings. I'll show you again, that comfort blanket, which is super, super cozy, and our grand prize of the $500 spa day. In the United States, you get the spa gift card finder. In Canada, you'll get an alternate because you can go to like 3 places there. So there's your earrings, you have the blanket, and then you have the $500 gift card. Those are only for the orders. And then tonight, our final prize is this super cute Kate Spade purse with this cute handle, and then also has a handle for a crossbody. All right. Dun, da, da, da. We're going to add Michelle to the stage to draw for our last winner. For those of you who took your time for you and spent it with all of us tonight hanging out. I really want to sing Jeopardy music, but I won't. Kristen P. So Kristen P, please make sure that you get with whoever invited you on here tonight so they can get me your information to get you your prize. Just as a little disclaimer, the prize drawing will be drawn later this week, but our prize, the entries will end tomorrow night. So you only have until tomorrow night to take advantage of those extra drawings and prizes. And then remember, of course, that free gift that they're doing. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Before I log off, I just want to say, well, number one, I hope you gained something from this tonight, either a tip that you could use, something that you learned, something that you're thinking of now about maybe a different thing for your life you didn't even know you were thinking before you got on here. And we really, truly know that time is our most valuable commodity, and the fact that you spent it for yourself and with us here tonight, we truly thank you for being here and showing up for you and for whomever invited you. But I want to say this, no matter where you are in your life right now, you are worthy of more joy, more peace, and more possibility. You have shown up for everyone else all summer. Let tonight be that moment that you say yes to showing up for you, whether that's a little self-care, a big dream, or simply the decision to keep exploring what's possible. Your future self will thank you. So get back to whomever invited you. They'll walk you through your next steps, and we would love to welcome you to our Neora family in some way. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye.